What's up, everybody? It's your man Dragon Rob 420 here, and lately I've been getting a lot of followers, getting a lot of subscribers on YouTube. Super appreciate it. A lot of comments too, which is really awesome. Which actually brings me to the video that I was going to do. I'm going to try to do today. Today I'm going to attempt to do a build guide for the Bloody Thorns Summoner Necromancer. And figured the easiest way for me to just do this while live streaming without having to watch a bunch of videos to figure out how to do it on my PC is I created a new character, and we'll go through what I did as a starter character, and then I'll jump over to my other character and continue on with the build guide. So if you like what you're seeing, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Definitely leave me a comment. I appreciate all the comments and all the support. If you got questions, which I don't know if I have all the answers, but I'll at least try to say them, or somebody reading the comments will say them, right? But this build, I just kind of threw it together myself. I like it. It's fun, or at least fun for me. I was actually really stoked for a season 4 because the Summoner Necromancer was going to be good, and that's what I wanted to do. What's up, Death Horseman? So, this is actually how I ended up starting. Is obviously, if you haven't gone through and you've gotten all your altars of Lilith and all your renown, if you haven't gone through and got it yet, but what are you doing, man? Okay, go through and get that stuff. So that way, when you start with the character. Okay, I'm starting and I have 11 available points to pop in. So my points when I started off went with Reap. Okay, went ahead with the Enhanced Reap. And then you want to go with the Acolyte's Reap. Alright, because you're a Necromancer and you want every single corpse you can get. And if you have to stop to swing with your basic skill, you want to make sure you get a corpse. And then when I got over here, I went ahead and threw all my points into Blood Surge. Went Enhanced, and we went Paranormal. Okay, so I have a total of 1 point left. Okay, and that 1 point, I'm going to throw in a Grim Harvest. Okay, and that's how I'm going to start the game. Let's check something out real quick. Let's see what we got. Go figure. I forget that normal... you can't just jump in Helltides all the time. There's actually time in between. But anyway, which I will probably end up making a new Necromancer Death Horseman on Tuesday. I got a couple friends getting on, and I figured I'd try something new. I got a weird idea. No, there's Helltide. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so, right now I'm level 2, and the only reason I'm level 2 is because I got XP from having all that stuff done. Okay, I haven't gotten anything extra. I haven't done any any dungeons, anything else. I'm literally I'm naked. Well, mostly naked. Alright, so you pop, create corpses, you pop. And you just keep on moving on like that. Okay, for the most part, I won't barely ever hit my Reap because I'm just going to go ahead and keep using the corpses with my skeletons because they get empowered, and because I get that little bit of essence. Okay, and now that I've leveled up some, I'm going to get out of the fire so I don't die right away. Okay, I'm going to put 2 more points into Grim Harvest. Okay, so now every time I pop the corpse, I get 6 essence. Okay, there's no reason for me, if there's no corpses around, that's when I'm using Reap. And this is pretty much how I leveled up all the way through. Look at that, I'm already level 5. Alright, that is pretty much the entire level and experience. I did it all in Helltide. Which, like I said, Tuesday I'll end up doing it again. And on So Tuesday, if you really want to watch me level, it takes me about 3 hours to get to World Tier 4. I also started in World Tier 2. Okay, so hurry, really, I did Hell Tides all the way till I hit level 25, and then at level 25, I went ahead and did my capstone dungeon. But pretty much that's just the basics. It's all I need to get, pretty much through almost anything. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. I don't even know if I got donations set up, but it's cool. I'm just excited that I decided to play video games and put it on stream and have people watch it and throw it on YouTube, and people are actually watching it. That's pretty awesome to me, Anyway, so after I ended up with Grim Harvest, okay, I ended up throwing points in my Scala to Warrior Mastery. But now we'll switch characters. Huh. I forgot to mention the other thing. With that build, so once you start that build off, really the only legendary aspect you need to worry about getting is Bloodbathed. Okay, because then you'll double pop with your brain shutting off. There you go, with your paranormal blood surge. So you pop twice. Okay, so I ended up filling up Grim Harvest. Okay, and then I threw points into Skeletal Warrior Mastery. I threw points into Thorns because I really wanted to have Thorns. Okay, and then threw more points into Skeletal Mage Mastery. Then when I made my way down here, I went in and threw points into Necrotic Carapace. Okay, because again, with this whole build, you're producing a lot of corpses, which is the best thing because it's boosting up your damage. Okay, so with Necrotic Carapace, especially as I got farther along, I produce so many corpses now that I almost always am fortified. So you get that survivability you're looking for. Okay, and then I ran with Army of the Dead, Supreme Army of the Dead, for a while. And actually, I just recently switched it. And also with Kalan's Edict. And once I got all that stuff done, I ended up creeping back up the trees. So then it was worthwhile for me to max out on living energy and then throw points into them perfectly balanced. And then points into hued flesh. For a while there, I was running Iron Maiden and just going enhanced Iron Maiden. And I was using that for my essence generator. Because especially if you're running Nightmare Dungeons, so everything's close to each other, you'll just you don't ever stop. It's like doing I don't know if you guys played Season 2, the Domhain Tunnels. You could level a Necromancer so fast as long as you had Blood Surge and Iron Maiden. Definitely ended up starting to get fueled by death. And then everything else I just kind of put in as I went. As I got farther along and it made more sense. Wanted to made sure to cut the Coalesce Blood and the Tides of Blood because I wanted to make sure my Blood Surge stayed good. Skeletal Mage Mastery, I got the mages, of course. Golem Mastery, your Inspiring Leader. It's going to raise your critical strike chance with all your minions. You have to, if you have minions, you have to run Hellbound Commander. It doesn't matter. Okay, after I hit level 50, I ended up pulling away the point from Acolyte's Reap, and then because I needed it for something else, and I no longer use Reap at all. I was barely using it in the first place. So now that I've gotten farther along and I'm at 95 and I'm running a lot of Pit and everything else, I've switched over from Army of the Dead, and I just recently switched to Bone Storm. And it has a lot to do with the extra survivability you get out of Bone Storm. Okay, you have a 15% damage reduction while Bone Storm is active, which is huge when you're running around running across things that one-shot you and whatnot. And then recently I also moved to Kalan's Edict. I switched over to Rathma's. And then I'm starting to focus slightly more on the Blood Surge end of things because the amount of Thorns that my minions got which I still haven't figured out a good way to test, but I swear to God, I watched a guy attack my minion the other day with full health and just die. I just don't understand why it doesn't work on bosses that way. But yeah, I'm at like 20 million now. Crazy. Okay, for the whole time I've been running the Skeletal Warrior Reapers. Okay, Reapers have the 15% chance to carve off the flesh. So even if they weren't bugged, I'd probably use them. Well, since they're bugged, they also give you cooldowns by 3 seconds. Okay, go ahead and blast me in the comments if me using bugged Reapers is a big problem. If I wasn't using the bugged Reapers, I'd probably still end up using Reapers because I want the corpses. You know, the only other thing I'd probably use is like the Defenders with the taunt. Okay, running the Skeletal Mage's Shadow. Maybe, like, especially leveling, I'd probably start off with the Cold Mages with their primary damage attack. You gain 3 essence, you know, just so you can blood surge as much as possible until your minions get strong. If you're running Nightmare Dungeons and you're like just speed running Nightmare Dungeons, definitely go with the Shadow Mages fire an additional bolt every 3 attacks. Because your mages are probably, when you're on the move, the things that do the most actual attacking. You know, and then when you get farther along, like in your 90s, like I currently am, you switch over to 3% increased damage for each active Shadow Mage. You know, which is actually kind of huge. Because after gear and whatnot, I have 5 Shadow Mages. So 3%, so that means I get 15% increased damage for each active Shadow Mage. Well, the reasons minions are good is they inherit your stats, right? So that makes all my minions even stronger. By the time I hit level 50, I got to this crazy Paragon board, which I currently have 8 points I'm not using. Okay, so start off, get to level 25 to Helltides. Okay, and then I went directly in, did my capstone dungeon. When I got to World Tier 3, straight into Helltides. Until I hit level 50, and then I went and did my capstone dungeon. Doesn't make sense that it works, but for some reason it worked. It was actually really easy. I didn't really have a problem. I did have my friend jumped in and helped me, but I could have just did it by myself at 50, no problem. Okay, so when we started off here, okay, we know we wanted to go ahead and get over here to the glyph socket no matter what. Okay, but the resistance to elements, maximum life is really, really big. Like, it matters. Okay, especially if you got a build that's running blood that overpowers. Maximum life will affect your overpower damage. The more life you got, the more overpower. Fortify also affects that. So the more life and fortify you got. So I had to jump over here and grab these. Okay, then of course you're going to want to take the damage one, which this one also has more maximum life. Okay, I wanted to make sure to get all of those. Make my way over here. And at the time, I didn't have Amplify. Because when I hit level 50, I made it to, did the capstone. I went ahead into World Tier 4. And I immediately started running Nightmare Dungeons. Okay, the lowest level one I could get, it was actually super easy. So as things dropped is when I started using them. So my first glyph socket to drop, I want to say, was Revenge. Well, no, the first usable one was Revenge. You know, but perfect world scenario, you're going to want to drop an Amplify in there. And then I ran up, and because it was earlier levels, I also picked up this damage node up here. You know, and then whatever you throw in here, which Amplify works great because all this intelligence is right here. Okay, so you can actually get your Amplify, and you don't have to level it up to get to it. And then I ran up in this way, and the first board I grabbed was Cult Leader. Okay, your minions deal 30% increased damage for each 20% of attack speed bonus they have, up to a maximum of 100% of attack speed bonus. There's a lot of builds out there that you want to get to 100% attack speed bonus, so that way your minions are like slicing and dicing stuff. I want to say it's actually, you don't even have to get to 100, it's like 80% or something like that. This build, I didn't make the gear sacrifices to do that. But since I was also coming over here and life is so much, I went ahead and picked up the maximum minion life. I left the armor alone because I didn't care. Well, I guess I had to get that one, but... And then we came back across this way. Went in and picked up some Fused Warrior for a little bit of Skeletal Warrior damage. Again, could care less about the armor. Ran on up, and then we got Puppeteer for some summoning damage and minion attack speed. So that's why you don't need 100% in gear, because look at that, there's 5% right here. And I want summoning damage, minion attack speed. They're all good. Why not get them, right? Yeah, I think by the time I got to here, I found Amplify, so I put Amplify where it belonged, and I put Revenge over here. You know, which I'm not sold on. It's the best spot for it. But, you know, whatever, it works. Okay, I had to get Overlord. Still more summoning damage, and then also a little boost in intelligence. I'm not going to grab that willpower just because I needed it for this. Which makes sense, because that one's 7. And that one's 7. Okay, we went ahead and grabbed Custody. And then we made our way down to Hulking Monstrosity. Okay, I was going to stop over here and get 5% damage while the golems are active. Like, really, I think these two would definitely be worth getting. And if I have any points left over, I'm probably going to grab them. Or, like, when I hit level 100 and I put everything in the spot it's going to be, I can figure out where I can steal some points from. Because, again, if you get 5% damage while golems are active, and Lord knows my golem is always active, that's 10% extra damage that my minions inherit. And then, yeah, I definitely think I should get these, or get this one. At least down to this one. I should at least get Burrow Strength. But, whatever. It made our way over here to Hulking Monstrosity. Golem has 40% increased maximum life and deals 100% increased damage. Why would you not get that? And we made our way back down here. Went ahead and picked up Mutation. Okay, and might as well put the Golem Glyph in the Hulking Monstrosity tree. Okay, and then I believe I've kept on moving this way. Yeah. Right? Oh, yes. Okay, then we moved on our way over to Bloodbathed. And like as I'm saying these, I for most of them I went for whatever it was before I ran back over to get the glyph. You know, now Bloodbathed, it has a lot of overpowered damage while healthy. You know, we stopped to pick up Powerhouse. Okay, don't really care. Well, Fortified Generation would be cool, but I don't really care that much. I got Bloodbathed, 35 increased overpowered damage. Tons and tons of overpowered damage. And when we got over to here, I went ahead and put a Corporeal in it. It was Corporeal, right? You and your minions deal 10% increased physical damage, and you gain 1% movement speed for each active minion. So I gain 10%, and then they gain 10% from me, plus the 10%. Crazy math's going on there. Okay, I haven't decided if I'm going to take this one further and put another board here. But I came back this way, made my way down, and got Flesh Eater. Okay, really, but like these boards are like Flesh Eater. If you're a Necromancer and you don't have Flesh Eater somewhere on your Paragon boards, what are you doing, man? Okay, you should probably run around and get your Lilith statues too. Just saying. Okay, consuming 5 corpses grants 40% increased damage for 6 seconds. Okay, I am popping corpses. I'm popping all the bodies. And then we went over here and we put a Dominate to further boost our overpower damage. You know, which I'm sure there's a build that probably involves me sacrificing stuff to where I can make my overpower damage just crazy, like 5 million and whatnot. But then I don't have minions, and I really like having minions as a Necromancer. Okay, so now my next thought process is, do I run down this way and pop a board over here, or do I pop a board over here? And I don't know what to do. So I haven't really done anything. Okay, as we work along with gear, one thing that really, really makes this whole build work, makes it so easy also in the leveling, is getting this Courier's Embrace. I forgot where I got it from, but I got lucky. I was probably from a World Boss, to tell you the truth. And it dropped. Okay, so that +2 to Blood Surge, amazing. Yeah, but its Blood Surge consumes corpses to cause many novas. Okay, once you have that, then you're consuming corpses every time you pop a Blood Surge. Like, me in Helltide is was pretty ridiculous when I was built just for the popping of blood surge, because I also had a, where's that ring? What's it called? Oh, Mother's Embrace. That was running. So when I popped blood surge, it barely used anything, and then I just keep on popping it and popping it. You know, now I recently, someone mentioned running into the ring of Mendelin, whatever the hell this word is. Okay, and I currently got it, and I think my kill speed's up. And that's with changing over to Rathmas. But I'm not 100% sure. And it, you know, I found this razor plate. It took me forever to put it on, but it is a boatload of thorns on its own. And this is probably the only build that would be usable in. You know. But yeah. That's pretty much how I got here. It took me 21 minutes to go over this build. Leave me a comment on whether or not it's crap or not. In the meantime, let's go kill something. Where are we at anyway? We gotta go on Helltide. 37 minutes in Helltide. Alright, I'll show off in Helltide a little bit. Last time I ran this build on Helltide was before I changed a couple things on it. But I could just like stand still and everything around me die. So we're gonna look for, since I haven't maxed out my iron walls, which is something I've been meaning to do. It's gotta be over here. There she is. We're going straight to this.
I need time to do that.
Okay. Another thing while in Helltide, as you get these profane mind cages, pop them.
I need time to do
And make everything 10 levels higher. And really at the lower levels, especially the 20s, 10 levels higher is nothing. So yeah, this is where I'm at with Helltide nowadays. Noticed this while the other day while I was playing. I was helping my buddy out. Jumped on and was like, oh cool, I can literally stand here. And my minions will kill everything. Like, I kind of wish I had a second account, because I could, like, be playing a second character, like, power level second character in this game. Somebody's using holy bolts. It's not me. You give me no potions. She popped all over. I got a 925 version of this. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it's not only the night. Oh, that's awesome. I'm very happy that just happened. I've been wearing the same gloves. You know how stinky these gloves are? I'm wearing the same gloves for like ever. That's dope. Yeah, so this is actually how easy Helltide is. Of course, there is another level 100 here killing stuff.
My bags
Let's we want to do it 200 and something. Start another one. Doesn't have a greater affix. I don't need it nowadays.
Exception to these dope ass drugs. I
don't know why I didn't put them on when I was first at the end. Very excited about my new gloves. Oh, huh. Oh. Oh. I got all baked and forgot to go through the gear on the build guy. Huh? Probably should have did that. Oh, they killed her that fast? That's crazy. Oh no, I'm just lagging that bad that when I got into the game, I can't see anybody else. Okay. How's the stream going? I just want to get to the 225. Matter of fact, I'm pussy.
I need more time.
Oh, it's 250 anyway.
Kill too many more of these things. Ooh, that's what I was looking for. New rewards at the Ironwoods camp. I really need to spend a little time just doing this. Stream's good? Cool. I had a problem the other day with the stream. Like, it kicked me off. And when I got back on, someone left a comment on it, and I watched the video. It's not like kind of choppy and weird. I don't want to do that again. Alright, so we're going to go see this guy. And then, what should we do next? I haven't tried a level, like a super high level nightmare dungeon yet. So you can do one of those. That'll be fun.
Perhaps you might join us someday.
Trash, trash. Trash, 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 trash. Get on your horse, Rob. I will, I promise. So trash.
Yes, I'll take it.
Get back over here. Go to your stash. With all the things. I've got so many uniques. It's not even funny. I haven't fully given up on that ring yet.
Come back if you need the forge.
Ooh, do I got enough to... Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't get enough to go up the one more I needed. Alright. Let's run a little nightmare dungeon action. Let's do one I haven't done before. Let's see. It might be funny. You might just get to watch me die a million times. In all honesty, really, if it goes really, really bad, I'm just gonna pop a Holy Bolts one. I'll just get flamed in the comments for using the bugged Holy Bolts. Just in case anybody doesn't already know. Which, if I'm leveling, I'm using Holy Bolts the whole way. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, but Holy Bolts is actually kind of bugged. Apparently, your minions scale up as you fight harder enemies, just like they scale up with the enemies. So it makes it so the Holy Bolts, whenever they kill something, the corpses that the bolts that like fire off just are ridiculously huge. All right, power elites, electric shock affix. Let's do it. 93. One that I've never done before. Let's put this this build to the test, I guess. I wanted to get a pit where the guys are level 200 so I can convince myself that I can go after one of those, the new sets of bosses where you use like 3 times as much pop items in order to get 5 times the amount of loot and drop one of them sparks. I want a solo one, but I don't want to waste loot just in case I can't do it, you know? I gotta like get on the trade chat and like beg people to help me out. Ew. What the hell? That's pretty easy. No fun. Oh, it's because he doesn't only got 147. That's why. Guys in the pit are so much power. Of course, then again, I get problems in the pit like the bosses. I'm having problems killing the bosses. I'm not really sure why. You know, even with recent changes and whatnot, I'm still having just a hell of a time with this. Yeah, this is actually the bread and butter of this build when it comes to XPing. Yeah, once you get to that cursed shrine, you just like literally, yeah. Let's see how many levels I get on this one. I'll try to be good and not waste things. And that's 5. Highest I got to do over 12 one of these. Almost died there. Slowed everything down. Essence problems. Oh, I got smoked on that one. It was worth the 1 death. I'm just saying. So they're gonna bring everybody back to life. It's cool. I can do it. Oh. There we go. Now, maybe not good to walk in there. I will definitely take a funny death over a serious one. Something I do really like about this. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Start talking, quit paying attention. I'm gonna run out of revives. It's more having to run back that's bothering me more than anything else. Gotta get serious. Follow me, follow those guys. There. Now we're back in business. I forgot what I was going to say. Right before I got smoked there. Oh, Tuesday. I'm going to try to figure out a good time to stream on Tuesday. It'll probably be Tuesday evening. Thinking about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to try to get on and stream. We're going to run a brand new Necromancer. And I don't know what I'm going to do. don't know what I'm gonna do, and
I need more essence.
I don't know if I can not do a Summoner Necromancer. It's not that I can't. It's I don't want to. I've enjoyed a Summoner Necromancer. But I was thinking maybe like a Corpse Explosion Blight version. I think that'd be kind of cool. No, really, I think this like the base Thorns build. I could probably just run anything with it. You know, I already got one of the Shadow Summoner ones. I don't particularly like it. And the only reason I don't like it is like, you know, like I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I feel like I'm just waiting for my minions to do something. Like, what's up? Like, oh yeah, I cast Blight every once in a while, but I don't really have any good ways of getting back my essence. So I literally only cast Blight every once in a while.
I'm not ready yet.
So I do a lot more of like running around with free time. So I probably should. Anyway, so thinking something like Corpse Explosion. Ooh, I do have a. Actually, I got a Corpse Explosion Necromancer I like to use. The one that uses Black River and Halfling Below. And I got like 15 Halfling Below. And then you run a Blighted Corpse Explosion. You like that? Probably could do it with minions. I know when I've done it before, it was you had to sacrifice minions. Pretty sure I can do it. Oh, run away! Tactical retreat. Whatever they did, killed all my minions. Okay. See how I got those guys by running away? Sometimes the best offense is to run and scream like a little girl. No offense to little girls. Alright, where should we go next? There's a 93 Nightmare Dungeon. I could run 7 Nightmare Dungeons to get to 100, I guess. Yeah, I can probably just do something. Pit Rumble tough. What the crap? I have to do all that over again. Swear to God, I'm kind of good at this game. Cursed mark. Oh. I didn't even notice that. This time I'm not going to die. Sticking and moving. Not really sure how I'm still alive, and I just noticed I don't have any minions. It's gonna be fine. Alright. Stop chasing after me, guys. Get to work. You guys are the worst. If I had like the little yellow guys, actual minions. You thought you were dead. definitely down to the nitty gritty. I'm embarrassed that 7 people that are watching me play. Oh, are you serious? I'm embarrassed for myself. We're gonna go back to Helltide where I look like a badass. So maybe I should quit worrying about putting any points into Wrath. This is really what it comes down to. You know, I'm really just taking away from my minions being good, just so I can do a little bit of extra damage. Is it really worth it?
I need more time.
Pick up the exquisite blood. It's the only thing I actually want. Look at all this crap. On a side note, I know it looks like I was doing something running around, but I can literally just stand here and do it. Oh, look. There's a level 100 Necromancer standing next to me that's found out the same thing. Totally cheese it up. It's no big deal. Get in this with like 10 minutes. 15. It's 15 when I got it. Hellborn. Oh, tomorrow's a big update, huh? For those that didn't know, tomorrow they're updating to make it so master working doesn't cost as much gold. Stop me from spending a bunch of gold already. Where that guy's just sitting AFK. I'll give him an ass as soon as it's going. funny if he was just sitting there AFK. What are we doing? Hey, for anybody out there, ooh, look at that, friends. I got new friends. Alright, and as promised, you're already in the clan. Oh, you weren't in the clan. If you want to add me as a friend, feel free. Dragon Rob, number 1238. Oh wait, I forgot I was doing something. Told you this. We're super AFK on this one. In this case, if I'm playing, I'm streaming. I'm streaming, I'm playing. Some good things.
My burden.
Oh no. No, boy. No. In all honesty, I should probably go to bed. A little slight tippy, if you haven't already started doing it. Until you run out of space, it's probably a good idea for any gear you got with a greater affix to just go ahead and save it. Just because you don't know what kind of build you're gonna just start messing around with, or I don't know if you guys frequent max roll, but I do. And every once in a while, somebody pops on something interesting that it's like, oh, I gotta try that. No, I gotta get this kill in, and then I think I'm gonna get some sleep. I feel like I'm just tired babbling. Oh, she's alive! Oh, source here now, too? Oh, shit, the trash. I really gotta start being able to edit video.
I'm not ready.
I mean, so much being able to edit video, just like being lazy and editing video. Well, that's what I get for staring at the damage numbers instead of working. I died more tonight than I have in the last couple of days. Well, I forgot this.
I cannot carry more.
There we go, 166. Yeah, I don't care about it. Well, thanks everybody for joining me. Death, it's always nice to talk to you. Okay, Tuesday, we'll go new Necromancer. I may or may not stream tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. YouTube's blowing up with the build, so I feel like I should keep streaming. But it really depends on how my Memorial Day goes. Because until I've made it rich doing something else, I'm still a chef in a restaurant. And tomorrow could be good or bad. It really depends. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the support.